So I know this video is about 3 weeks late and I should have posted earlier, but time crunch. Alright, I didn't have time. But I did make this interesting ravioli dish on World Pasta Day. So I hope you enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get started with 2 cups of flour and liberally salting the flour before we turn the pile of flour into a well with a claw shape of our hand, in which we are going to crack about 2 eggs and gently incorporate the flour with a fork while whisking the eggs. This is better footage, but you should do it gently. Then take a bench scraper, and which would help us incorporate all the flour. And when you think that the fork cannot incorporate much anymore, use a bench scraper and your hand to knead the flour up. Now, time for a quick history lesson. The fact that the origins of pasta as a legend, when you see that Marco Polo in the late 13th century brought pasta to Italy from the far east, basically China and Japan. But the origins of pasta can be traced as far back as the 14th century BC, wherein an Etruscan tomb showed a group of natives how to make pasta. Also, the Chinese were already making noodle-like stuff back in 3000 BC. That's a long time ago. That's a very, very long time ago. And here I am making a ravioli which was introduced in Italy by Francesco di Maladarte in 14th century. And really, pasta has been a staple in Italian cuisine. There even has been Greek mythology suggesting that the Greek god Vulcan invented a device that made strings of dough, like the first spaghetti, which we as well know is the pasta roll now. And alright, now back to the dish. You need to knead this dough for at least 10 minutes so that the gluten networks develop. And now, what are gluten networks? So when you stretch out a dough, you see those stringy lines. Those are gluten network. Gluten is a type of protein that makes things chewier, that makes things stretchy, that makes things not brittle, pretty much. So it basically helps the gluten development. While kneading, this helps to make the pasta more chewy, more pleasing to the mouth, right? So when you get some sort of a Play-Doh kind of consistency, make a taut ball and wrap it in some damp towel and rest it for about 1 hour, not 10 minutes, 1 hour. And till that time, we are going to start on our filling. So the filling is going to be a shrimp and onion filling, other spices. So we're going to roughly chop our shrimp, put it in a bowl, then mince an onion, a small onion. Mince it pretty fine. Use your regular mincing techniques, vertical cuts, one horizontal cut, and then consistent vertical cuts. With this, we are going to put in our gumbo spice mix, which I still have after that long of time because it's a good spice mix. Garlic powder, red chili powder, and oregano, with of course regular seasoning, salt and pepper. going to mix it up and let it marinate for about 30 minutes. Not that long. 30 minutes should be fine. If you really want strong flavor, just put it in for 2 hours, 3 hours, or even overnight. Also, I'm going to put some coriander seed powder in. That bitterness really helps it grow the flavor. Next, our vegetarian filling, which is going to be shiitake mushrooms. These were dried, so I did soak them in water to, at least have them be edible. And yeah, I know dried mushrooms don't have such a great texture, but the flavor is incredible in dried mushrooms. It's absolutely phenomenal flavor in dried. Anything dried garlic. That's why garlic powder is used instead of fresh garlic most of the time, because concentrated flavor. So about 4 to 5 big mushrooms. We are going to dice them, and also don't throw the water. Alright, I'm going to heat the pan to make the filling. First I'm going to do the veg filling and then the non-veg filling, alright, because non-veg one is getting marinated. So our mushroom filling, we would put in butter in the pan when the pan is hot, and then immediately put in our mushrooms and then toss it up or whisk it up till all the butter is coated with the mushrooms, and see if some kind of moisture is releasing from the mushrooms. You can say they are getting cooked. These would have kind of a rubbery texture mouthfeel because these were dried, but again, flavor is king. Chef Alvin Lung used to say that. Okay, I'm going to salt it and again toss it up. I'm going to add some alcohol in this, trying to flambe. We got little flames, not more than those. We're going to see a proper flambe soon. We're going to whisk it up with some cream cheese. Again, add garlic powder, crushed black pepper, and the usual peri peri spice mix. I know, I just like that. It's really great spice mix. Now butter in the pan. Going to cook our shrimp. Shrimp goes in, and take a wooden spatula, preferably wooden spatula. I don't really have plastic ones, or I would have used plastic ones, but wooden spatula is fair deal. Keep stirring, keep sitting. Shrimp cooks really quickly, so just add an alcohol as soon as that, and ooh, the flames. Shrimp cooks really quickly, so add the alcohol as soon as possible, and you did see the flames. Just cook it up really fast and put it back in the bowl. Now we are going to go back to our dough, which we need to knead again for about 3 to 5 minutes, right? To develop even more gluten, make it chewy, because I really like kind of a chewing gum like pasta texture. I don't know why, I love it. Okay, so just knead the dough. Use the heel of your palm, which is the point where your wrist and your palm meet, this part, and knead it from that, and that helps make the kneading easier. And also you need to knead it more and more so that you can stretch it long and make actual pasta sheets. Get a rolling pin, because we don't have a pasta roller, and liberally dust it with flour. If you see it sticking, just dust it with more flour and pat it down. Then keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. And since we don't have a pasta roll, we need to do it by hand, and due to that, my raviolis were thicker than the usual ones that you actually get in restaurants, because of the fact that you can only go to some extent when you have a pasta roller and you have limited space and you're getting tired and there's a lot of pressure on you and you're making a video of this. So keep rotating it, keep stretching it up. If you see any cracks, just stitch them up or take excess flour from the corners and put it in. It doesn't need to have a perfect square. We are going to cut it up into one. Mine was not a perfect square. It was kind of a trapezium of sorts. I don't know why, but yeah, just roll it up. Put the flour aside and just roll it up. Then laminate. Pasta needs to get laminated to, get again the gluten and the layers and everything. Alright, so you need to laminate it. I would say at least at minimum do it 3 times, maximum any number of times you want. I did it, I don't know, 4 times, but yeah, that was okay. 4 times was pretty. I got pretty good raviolis in terms of texture, although they were too thick because the reasons I told you earlier. Just keep rolling them, laminate, roll, just repeat the process. And guys, if you're enjoying the video, a sub to the channel would be really good, and please like the video as well. Last time we got about 1.4k views but only 137 likes. I don't know even how that works, but yeah, I don't want a disparity. Please like the video, and a sub to the channel would be really great. I am also using my hands to stretch it up like a pizza dough. And this is as far as my dough stretches with the amount of space that I have, and going to straighten the sides up and get 4 strips ready. Going to alternate the filling, and just a disclaimer of sort, this is my first time actually making handmade raviolis, so if filling gets overfilled or something gets wrong, it's my first time trying. So I did overfill a lot. I did overfill my fillings a lot, and some of them bursted, some of them just flat out opened up the time I put it in the pan, because yes, we are making toasted raviolis. And it was not long before that I realized, yes, I could just cut my sheets into half and put less filling and then just fold it over it themselves. That's kind of stupid. And I could roll them up even further because they were now smaller, so like that. Now I feel kind of stupid, but okay, happens. Now butter in the pan, and we are going to put in the raviolis and just toast them up till they get a really great crispy crust and the dough is cooked. Don't overcrowd the pan, and don't put it on high heat. It could burn easily or stick. God forbid, please don't stick. Um, but yeah, with butter, put it in and just let it sit till the time it cooks. Flip it over when you get a beautiful crust like that, and you are good to go, and repeat it with rest of your raviolis. Now we are going to make a sauce for the pasta. This is pureed shiitake mushrooms, in which I have put the water that was soaked in, and I'm going to put more water in. And again, garlic powder, of course, garlic powder, peri peri, and cheese. This is the same cheese that was used in the sweet potato recipe. And there you have it, toasted raviolis, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian versions. I hope you like the video, and please subscribe, please comment, please like, because the YouTube algorithm says so that you have to like and you have to comment so that I get noticed and I get put forth. So thank you guys for watching, and that will be from my side. Oh god. Also, guy is again requesting you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and good day to you all. Peace.